What's up guys, you're back with TechNick, and today I have another AnTuTu Benchmark Run for you, but this time between the Vivo iQOO Neo3, Blackshark 3 Pro and RedMagic 5G. All phones come paired with Snapdragon's latest Qualcomm 865 processing chip. We have 8 gigs of RAM on all three of them, as well as LPDDR5 RAM. We have the latest software updates on all three devices here. We have 144Hz on the iQOO and the RedMagic, and we have 90Hz on the Blackshark. We also have a Quad HD panel on the Blackshark, though we're going to limit it to Full HD Plus to match that of the other two devices. We have Monster Mode on the iQOO Neo3. We also have Ultra Game Mode, Shark Space on the Blackshark 3 Pro, though there is no AnTuTu option there, and we have Game Space on the RedMagic 5G. Guys, this is TechNick, and without further ado, let's go. We're going to start here with battery degrees in Celsius at the start, as well as battery percentage. We'll test out battery drain and reflect on degrees in Celsius at the end of the test, as well as CPU in degrees Celsius. At the bottom over there, you can see we're at currently 100% real time. What I saw recording this clip is what you're seeing now. We'll speed it up a little bit so that I don't keep you guys here all day. Moving back onto that 100% real time, you can see that all phones are buttery smooth here, as we have that same wonderful Snapdragon 865 processing chip run on 7nm plus technology. This is Qualcomm's latest and greatest chip, and we should be seeing some GPU driver updates pretty soon on all three of these wonderful gaming beasts here. And just talking about these gaming beasts, as I mentioned earlier, all three of them are very well priced. The Blackshark 3 Pro is actually the most expensive. The RedMagic 5G is pretty much mid-budget range, and the iQOO Neo3 is very budget, just being $380. With 144Hz, it is really a great buy, though that LCD IPS display is not quite on par with the RedMagic 5G's 144Hz AMOLED display. You also don't get touch triggers on the shoulders of the iQOO Neo3, and you don't get LED effects on the back. That is why it is slightly cheaper. Otherwise, it still has all the wonderful 5G capabilities and LPDDR5 RAM, which is great. All of these guys are set to 8 gigs of RAM, but RAM does not affect this test at all. The size of the RAM anyway. The speed of the RAM does affect the test quite a bit though, since they all have the same speed. Even if we had one at 16 gigs of RAM, it wouldn't make a difference here whatsoever. It's all about the speed of the RAM, and that is what is the same on all of the devices. I love these terracotta soldiers. This moment over here in AnTuTu, my favorite part of the test. You can see it's still quite smooth, but a little bit more jittery than the other parts of the test, since it is very graphic demanding. This is the highest graphically demanding part of the test. We're going to speed things up again and get to those refresh rate panels when showing some scrolling. I'm not quite sure if AnTuTu actually allow for high refresh rates to go through the test over here. I'll have to add an FPS counter to see if they're limiting it to 60 FPS here, or they're maxing it out to the max resolution, max refresh rate of each phone. So then we would be seeing 144Hz on the two phones on the outer skirts over there, and 90 on the Blackshark 3 Pro, but they all look pretty similar there to me. At the end of the test, we're going to focus on battery in degrees Celsius and battery drain. The biggest battery drain is awarded to the RedMagic 5G. The Blackshark 3 Pro added the least amount in degrees Celsius, just 5.6 degrees Celsius, but the RedMagic 5G got the hottest over there. The RedMagic 5G once again added the most in degrees Celsius, pairing that with the iQOO Neo3, but the Blackshark 3 Pro added the least with just 8 degrees Celsius, but was still the warmest device. First place is awarded to the Vivo iQOO Neo3 with 595,000 points. Second place, not far behind, the RedMagic 5G with 592,000, and in last place, the Blackshark 3 Pro with 573,000. First place CPU is awarded to the RedMagic 5G. First place GPU once again awarded to the RedMagic 5G. First place memory is awarded to the Vivo iQOO Neo3, with second being the Blackshark 3 Pro over there. And for the last but not least, user experience, first place gets awarded to the RedMagic 5G once again. Got 3 categories over there. Really impressed with the RedMagic 5G, though the overall score was still awarded to the iQOO Neo3 over here. Really impressed with that, since it is the cheapest phone of the bunch over here. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed watching this video as much as I did making it, and until next time, this is TechNick.